everybody. This is Uncle Bill, and I am going live from my lunch break at home at work to do this freaking 10 for 10 sale. And man, there's been a couple of surprises here, since I've logged on. A couple of things I want to go through with you. If you're not on the Vinegar Syndrome website, then I highly suggest that you get on there immediately and check this out. Um, so when I got on, and I don't know if anybody else had this same kind of thing happen, and I went directly to the 10 for 10 menu, um, all the prices were really weird. Like some of them were $3 and some of them were $4 and some. It was like it was all over the place. So unfortunately, when I went to check out, like I had like a $3 one and a $4 one in there. Like all the prices went back up to $10. So I don't know what the hell like was going on there. But if I don't know if maybe if you got in like right when the sale came on, you could have possibly gotten $3 to $5 Blu-rays with slipcovers and all that stuff. But mine did not go through. Mine were back up to $10 like pretty much immediately. So that's a damn shame. But also, I'm going to go through all the titles here in a second. But also, if you didn't notice on the main page, they added a new regular title. It's a partner title, or not a partner title, but a regular label release title, and it's a good one. It's the Ted Bundy biopic from, I want to say this would have been early 2000s. I know Tiffany Shepis is in this one, and it's actually it's a really good film, and I'm kind of like amazed that they put it on here. Looking at it right now, they got 5,000 units of it. It's a pretty good little release, and we reviewed this way back in the day. Yeah, it came out in 2002, so we reviewed it years after it came out when we were like doing the Shepis thing. But it's pretty good. I would recommend picking it up. It's right now. Let's see, $30 is a little bit steep for that. It's a Vinegar Syndrome archive title, but I guess they're kind of riding on the coattails of the new Dahmer thing on Netflix or whatever. So, um, but yeah, a couple people on here saying they've never seen that one. It's worth a watch. It's very 2000 ish, like early 2000 ish. But it's got some cool scenes in it. And one of the scenes actually inspired one of the early Helllord songs. So, um, yeah, check that out. $30 right now. So let's go through the 10 for 10 titles and I'll tell you what I picked up and if you guys got anything. So we got the Blue Money. Yeah, that's the first one that's on here for 10. And I'd never actually um, heard of that. There's 620 of them left right now. Limit one per customer for the $10 deal. I'm assuming they're trying to do that to cut down on people like selling them and things like that on eBay, which will definitely happen. Um, Looks like it is. Jim is a filmmaker in a highly lucrative and also highly illegal world of X-rated movies, so that's that type of film. Vinegar Syndrome presents A Place Beyond Shame, which looks like that's probably. Come here, come here. I swear to God, right in the middle of anything. Just have a seat. Won't you have a seat? It's Princess Puffins. So Vinegar Syndrome's A Place Beyond Shame. I think we can all kind of understand what that probably is. The look of the title and the slipcover. But the next one, if you don't have it, 100% buy this right now. And that is Ice Cream Man. Vinegar Syndrome. Release that. I'm going to check and see if it's just the standard edition or if there's actually like a slipcover. No, it's just the standard edition at this point. But stop it. I've had enough of your shit. I really have. Knock it off. So no, I'm telling you. tell you, you're gonna be outside if you don't stop this shit. So if you don't have ice cream, man, definitely get that. Then there is Amityville, a new generation, which I don't think I own, but that's the standard edition of that one too. And let's see what, I'm not even sure what that one's about. So it says Keys is a successful photographer who lives in the border of Skid Row. When walking home, he notices a homeless man with a strange old mirror. Oh, okay, it's the mirror one. It's the possessed mirror Amityville. Let's see here. Hey. And so if you don't own the possessed mirror one, get that one. The next one is The Fear, which I already have. Let's see if they got a slipcover for that one. Yes, you can get The Fear, which is a horrible film, but still yet it's $10 with a slipcover, and I don't recommend it. But there's some people that I would say like that movie. I've never met them. There's 800 of those still available. And then you got the American Genre Film Archive, Love After Death, and The Good, the Bad, and the Beautiful. Don't have any idea what the hell that's all about. So let's take a look. It comes with a slipcover. It's $10. There's 1,300 of them left. Again, limit one per customer. An interdimensional portal exists between Herc Harvey's Carnival of Souls and Doris Wishman's Bad Girls Go to Hell, and it's called Love After Death. This is the story of Montel, a sexually frustrated creep who seeks revenge on his cheating wife after she accidentally buries him alive. Oh, that sounds nice. Not really. It sounds like shit. But another one that I actually, this is one of those ones that's nostalgic for me. Like, I'm not saying it's a good movie because it's not, and I'm not saying that the acting in it's good because it's not, and I'm not even saying that you should buy it because you probably shouldn't. But for $10, I've already bought it and probably spent like $30 on it. You can buy it now for $10 with the slipcover, and that is Alien from L.A. with Kathy Ireland. Yes, the model Kathy Ireland, who did that movie, and I don't mind this movie. I think it's pretty decent, like kind of when they were doing that shit during that time period of the late 80s, early 90s, like sci-fi comedies, like that crap with Jeff Goldblum, Earth Girls Are Easy, and like other kind of films like that. This was one of those. So Long Billy is the Altered Innocence release that's $10 right now with the slipcover. There's only 500 of those left. And I have no idea what this is about either. Some dude turned 13 in France. Sounds like a must buy right now. I got this one. Listen, I never bought this next one because it's a piece of trash, but it's a piece of trash that kind of has a history. So I went ahead and bought it. Through the Fire right now with the slipcover. There are over 1,000 of these left somehow. Through the Fire is also known as Gates of Hell 2. It's a horrible film. But also that being said, like it does have like the really small Fulci connection there. So I went ahead and bought it for $10. You ain't gonna beat that. And the last one, if you're on the 10 for 10 sale, is Altered Innocence title A Dim Valley. A Dim Valley. There's 500 of these left. And it is about a bunch of curmudgeonly biologists in the Appalachian woods. Oh, hell, I might have to get that. Transcendental meditation, mysticism, and love. Early biologists in Appalachia. So, yeah. So, real quick, y'all. Let me know what you picked up from this sale, if anything, right now. On Friday, I'm going to be picking up quite a bit of stuff from the regular Vinegar Syndrome page. I'm going to be getting Bundy. I'm going to be getting Sidekicks. I'm going to be getting From Beyond, definitely. So I don't know. Tell me what you got. Let's see. Alexander Lumberjack says that he got Bundy, but he's skipping the ice cream man. Okay, well, I mean that's your opinion, man. Don't open till Christmas. Let's see here. You ordered Don't Open Till Christmas, and with the Slip and Thriller Blu-ray, that's all he wanted. Okay. What's up, Gus? Business of Fear. If you've never seen the Bundy film, it's actually not that bad. It's low budget, but it's actually not that bad. Let's see. Stuntman Mark. Unfortunately, Bat Puffy is not $10 yet, but it probably will be very soon. Let's see. Crash says he hasn't seen that Bundy film since it came out. It's got some good, decent performances in it, really. Is Amityville the worst of that series? New Generation the worst of that series? I mean, that's hard to say. There's like at least 5 or 6 of those films. I would say Amityville Karen is probably the worst of that series. Joe Bob says, I remember Kathy Ireland in the Budweiser commercials. Yes, indeed. Alien from LA is bad. I told you that. That's very true. um, the mayor says $10 is too much for the fear. If it was free, it would still be too much. That's possible, yeah. Joe Bob, yes, Sidekicks is the one with Chuck Norris. It just recently got released by them, and this is the first time that it's ever been released on Blu-ray. Even I think it's on 4K. There was like a maybe a crappy DVD version of it, and then it had an HD transfer that was on Amazon for a while. But I love that movie. I grew up with that movie. I probably watched it like 100 times. So, I mean, definitely gonna buy Sidekicks. There's no question. Business Fear says he has Frostbiter in the cart. It looks like a weird mix of Evil Dead and is garbage or garage. I grabbed Rush Week and Last Gasp yesterday's Blind Buys. Yeah, Rush Week's fairly decent. Frostbiter looks like one that I would probably like because it looks like a trauma is kind of Evil Dead film. I ordered Spookies yesterday too. Yep. I don't know if Reform School and Blood Harvest will go on that sale yet. Those are kind of newer. I hope to God they do because I would buy Reform School in like a minute. That's like one of my favorite exploitation films. Uh, Ollie, no, I don't think Texas Chainsaw 2 will go on sale. Mid level, you're selling me on that Alien from LA with the Earth Girls are easy comparison. Well, I'm not saying it's like that movie. I'm in terms of like anything to do with the plot. I'm saying that there was this time period where they were doing these stupid like sci-fi love interest comedies, and those are kind of lumped together in my brain for whatever reason. From Beyond, whatever it takes, an ice cream man can't pass up ice cream man. Yeah, I mean, I got whatever it takes yesterday for $10 on the sale, just because it's an action film that has the weirdest cast. It's got like Andrew Dice Clay and Dawn the Dragon Wilson. Just the weirdest combination of people. So I went ahead and bought that. From Beyond will definitely be a buy. I'm hoping maybe to wait on that one though if it doesn't go out of print, just because I own like the Scream Factory version and a couple other versions of that movie. Yeah, I would. It's the standard edition, but I would go ahead and get it for $10. I mean, shit. It's been the standard edition forever anyway. Gus, you're skipping all the titles. Well, damn, he's hardcore. So yeah, also, um, as a side note to all this, if you haven't done the Vinegar Syndrome rewards program, man, go ahead and do that because like everything you buy, you get points on. I think you get 2 points for like every dollar that you spend, and so that's pretty awesome. Plus, you can like get points for like visiting their websites. I just had this vision of all these like super nerds like just over and over again, like visiting the Facebook page and the Instagram page like all day long to get these points. But I don't know how that works. If you get like 15 points for going on it once a day, if they're smart, they'd probably do it like that. Because if they're saying you get like 15 points for going on their website each time, then they're going to have people that just like that's all they'll do all day long. So, but the rewards program is pretty cool. If you refer a friend, you get 500 points. If you, go on their websites, if you sign up for text notifications, whatever you buy, so why not? I mean, we all buy a ton of shit from there anyway. Yeah, business of fear. I agree. Like it definitely looks like they're getting rid of some stuff that they've like had for a long time to make room for other stuff. Yeah, right now, Ollie, it's worth some money. So if you're gonna sell it right now. Like do not delay. Blood Theater. Let's see. Dallas Jones says Blood Theater and Visitants was accidentally $10, and I grabbed it before it went back to 20. Yeah, something was fucking going on with that website today, man. Like if you got in there super early, like you got some deals. I don't know if they'll honor them, but you definitely got some deals. Yeah, all referrals you get like 500 points. If so, for example, if you send a link to a friend or anybody and they buy something from that site and it's over $30, you get like 500 points. So I know what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be some shady stuff going on here soon. 250 points last night. You can only follow them on the social media accounts once. Okay, there you go. Mayor says, if nothing else, I'm going to buy some clear cases to replace some of my movies with blue cases. I hate blue cases. Yeah. But I think right now they've still got slips for the TCM2. Hold on. I'll look on here. I'm about positive, though, they haven't sold out of the slips yet. Well, I thought I'd look on here. You gotta run for your life. By the way, if y'all have never checked out Tower, the band Tower, the newer band Tower, they're amazing. Yeah, they still got a bunch of slipcases left. So with the add to order, does that mean you can only pay for shipping one time? Sorry for the dumb question. It's not a stupid question because a lot of times people get confused on that too. Yes, right now you can add anything. I think it's for the next week. You can add anything to the order that you've already done. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been buying these things. I'm not paying any shipping. I'm just paying like $10 and the tax, and then adding it on to the past order that I've done. Well, you do that when you get to the shipping part, by the way. I am wondering how the review thing works once I get that up. Can you get? Listen, mid level. If they do that, then we will all be like gold. Because if they set it up to where you get 100 points for every video review, I'll just sit around and do like 5 minute reviews all day long. And be like, oh, this shit, this is killer, and then just send it to them. It probably 90% of those reviews would be like, the packaging looked great, but it's a piece of shit. Business Sphere cardboard enthusiast. Have you seen the cardboard enthusiast shirt? Because if not, you should definitely check out shop.deadpit.com because that shirt is amazing. Because yeah, so here's the thing, mid level. I'm assuming when they get that up, they'll have some sort of like guidelines to it, so people can't do that. Because if not, they'd be stupid. You know how people are. So it'll probably be like you can only do one review a week or something like that. It'll be something. Do I recommend Evil Laugh? No, but I think Steve does. So it just depends on who you trust. Business of Fear, you need to see the shirt. Like, go on shop.deadpit.com. Pretty sure it's up already. Um, David Gregory is just an endless source of entertainment and ideas for us here. LA Joe, I'm going to start making reviews of the same caliber as the movies they release so I can get. Yeah. So if you did that, then your reviews would be just like you drunkenly stooped over a couch and like uttering one word reviews. It would benefit them. And that it's genius what they're doing with this reward system. Because no matter what you do, like, I mean, even if you get how many ever points, 100 points or whatever, there'll be so many reviews for them by so many different people that that's all you'll see. Like, you'll think that Vinegar Syndrome's the only company that like exists. Mid-level, almost got a subscription last night. I told him Uncle Bill wouldn't and saved him from impending divorce. No, I would never get that subscription, man. I just think that, like, even if you look at the last batch of stuff that they released, there's 2 good things, and then they release like 2 or 3 things that like they're gonna, and then you're gonna have a bunch of sexploitation stuff that you don't want unless you're into that. But I don't have any interest in hard or softcore porn on Blu-ray at this point in my life. But yeah, so anyway, I'm on my fucking lunch break here, lady. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. Shop.deadpit.com. Go over to the Instagram page because everybody's pissed off we don't have more followers. Go to the YouTube page. Deadpit on Patreon. Do whatever. I think our next big show after this is the media collection show, which we'll talk about like storage and how you kind of store things when you run out of room, and that one's coming up soon. But I'm going to do these every day for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, however long this has been, just because like it happens to fall right on my lunch. So like I'll just try to get on here, pop on, talk about all these releases, tell you what I'm buying, tell you what probably to avoid if you want to pay attention to that and what not to avoid. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there because I don't know, it's just what we do. We get bored around here and then we log on to the fucking StreamYard. But thanks to everybody for showing up. Appreciate all of your support. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever else. I'm Uncle Bill. Bye.
Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butts.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do or
I
not.
want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that now.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
Hey everyone, it's Oak Early Jaws. We got some great shirts for you. We got Faces of Death Part 2. We got Creepy Stories to Tell in Kentucky. The Colonel Would Approve. We also got Deadpit.com. We got Deadpit Radio with the little fucking Deadpit dude on there. We got It Never Ends, a Halloween spoof parody of the new movie. We got It at Night. We got the Rat Pack, Uncle Rat himself. It just gets better and better. So go on and get you some shirts over at Team Public. It just gets better and better, boss.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DeadPitOnPatreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.